If you're searching around online for gelatin caps, pills, gelatin caps supplements for weight loss, gelatin caps reviews and complaints, I found some information that you might need to know about. In fact, you should know about it, especially if you're about to order something through a scam marketing funnel. My video here does not stand to call gelatin caps an outright scam or anything like that. I'm separating the product, the company, from what looks to be scam marketing, unaffiliated with the company. There's no evidence the company's doing this. An affiliate, whatever's going on, a misuse of the product name, the product labels, all that sort of thing. And so what I want to show you, as you can see here on my screen now, I am showing you what's going to be a video. There's a video going around that I believe from what I saw earlier, has deep fake AI generated visuals and audio, meaning manipulated lip movement of famous people, celebrities, doctors, whatever. And someone out there is trying to sell it that way. And maybe it's coming from Brazil because I see Portuguese in the URL, the web address. And this is something that I believe is going to claim to be Good Morning America, GMA, and they have never talked about gelatin caps. So gelatin caps reviews and complaints, gelatin caps for weight loss, gelatin caps phone number, ingredients, whatever you looked for. I hope that my video helps you find the information that you needed. Let's hit watch from the beginning, watch part of this, and I'm going to wrap it up with more information that hopefully will be helpful to what you're going through if you did order this or you're considering ordering it. I will then tell you if you're going to see a scam marketing funnel, of course, don't order it through that sort of thing. And again, I'm not here to tell you that I endorse or don't endorse this product. I will tell you, however, to go see a doctor. But look at what's going on out there. Watch this video.
Today we are here with Dr. Jen, the creator of The Real Gelatin Trick and Woman of the Year 2025. Doctor, we invited you here today because you recently recorded a video explaining exactly how to prepare the gelatin recipe for fast and effective weight loss. You also called out all the fake experts and scammers who twisted this recipe just to steal hundreds of dollars from Americans over the past few months. Why did you decide to do this now?
Scam videos with deepfake manipulated lip movement, AI generated audio, They like to be like, and you got to watch out for those scams. But of course, they in and of themselves are scams. And Dr. Jennifer Ashton has nothing to do with this. She's misused in scams all the time. She has no involvement with gelatin caps or a gelatin trick. The gelatin trick is a promise of a recipe that will never be delivered. And they include that in these videos because they want to hook you into watching the whole video. But by the end of the video, they never reveal a recipe. This is done with lots of medicinal product scams online, and this one's no different.
Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here today to talk about this. I decided to speak up and finally teach people how to prepare the real recipe, the trick that actually works to lose up to 40 pounds in 28 days or less using gelatin and just 2 more ingredients. I am the original creator of the gelatin trick.
So her lip movement here has been manipulated to make it look like she's saying the words you're hearing, but she never said these words. You might be wondering, well, why doesn't Dr. Jennifer Ashton, ABC, Good Morning America do something about this? Why don't they try to take this down? Might not be worth the time and effort. There are so many scams out there. It might not be worth trying to find where the people are behind the scam. You know, in order to get a video taken down from a website, it's a lot of work, legal work, and maybe it's not worth it to them. I don't know. But, you know, I've messaged Dr. Jennifer Ashton before about these scams. And, you know, that was like 2 or 3 years ago. These continue to go around. And so she's fully aware. And, you know, she can only do so much. She posts on social media. If she does that, like just a few people are going to see the video who are then later going to see the scam ads. So it's almost like there has to be a full effort of like major publications to try to get the word out that she has nothing to do with all this gelatin trick stuff. But you're not going to see like the New York Times, Reuters, Associated Press, and all these different organizations do something to expose this unless something major happens, associated with it. And that's just the way these things are with these scams. There are too many scams to cover, but that's why I'm here to try to help you out. Hopefully you found my video. I mean, you did if you're watching my video, but yeah, hopefully people in need find my video.
But over the past few months, fake experts and online scammers have taken advantage of the popularity of this ingredient to sell recipes and pills that simply don't work and can even harm people. So I made the decision to come forward and call out every one of these fake doctors and scammers.
What an admirable position. No wonder you were given the title of Woman of the Year 2025. It is truly concerning how the internet has been flooded with scammers who trick thousands of Americans by selling worthless flour capsules promising fast weight loss. It is very sad to see how far this has gone.
That is exactly why I recorded a video explaining how to properly prepare the real gelatin.
And you'll never see that video.
20, even 40 pounds in less than a month. When used the right way, gelatin is incredibly effective. Believe me, I have studied this for years, and now I have had enough of so much misinformation spreading online.
Gelatin, it's just like, looks like Jell-O. They want you to think, scammers do this with all sorts of different foods. Orange peel trick I saw recently. Put a bunch of orange peels in your skillet, heat them up. They have special properties. Or Manuka honey. I even saw one time they were like, watch out for this ice hack. Get a bunch of ice and do this with ice and you're going to lose weight. It's just like they choose different things you can find in your kitchen to make you think it's going to be easy. At the very end of the process, what do they try to sell you? A bottle of pills. That's all this really is, unfortunately. So again, Gelatin Caps reviews and complaints, Gelatin Caps for weight loss, Gelatin Caps supplements, Gelatin Caps pills. I hope that you found my video if you search for those.
And so I decided to reveal the truth once and for all. That is why I am giving right here on your podcast exclusive access.
It's not a podcast, it's a show
I recorded for Good Morning America. It is private because I do not want, once again, these scammers to take this information, twist it, spread false information, and sell useless products. Wow, Dr. Jen, this is extremely helpful for the American public, especially considering that half of the population is struggling with obesity and excess body fat. So let's unlock Dr. Jen's private video now, exclusively for those watching us live. In the video, she reveals the real gelatin trick that can help you lose up to 40 pounds in just 1 month, naturally and safely. If you want to start the year in a different way, in a new body, don't leave this video in the next few minutes.
Well, surely they're going to show us the recipe right now, right?
It's always a pleasure to be here, and today I'm going to show you how to properly prepare the famous bariatric gelatin recipe, the one that went completely viral on social media, reaching millions of views. Quick tip, grab a pen and paper and write everything down.
But first,
many of you will look unrecognizable after trying this. Oh, and there's more. I've prepared a New Year's gift for everyone watching Good Morning America today. But hold on, I'll tell you how to claim yours at the end of this video. I first recommended this recipe to Cheryl Burke, and she was one of the very first to try it. Now, it's gone viral because she melted off 41 pounds in less than 2 months and looks like a completely new person. And don't be fooled, there were no expensive injections involved. It all happened thanks to this powerful bariatric gelatin recipe. But Cheryl wasn't the only one.
Notice how she being the fake Jennifer Ashton. Dr. Jennifer Ashton, again, I'm so sorry to her for having been used in these scams. She doesn't have anything to do with the scams. Notice how the scammers design this video to where they're like, here comes the trick, and they don't reveal the recipe. You keep watching for 45 more minutes, they're not going to tell you anything about a recipe. They're just going to keep promising it to you. You might be wondering, okay, well then how come when people get to the end of the video, they order the bottle of pills despite being lied to about the recipe? I don't know. That's a really good question. It's like, why don't people stop at stop signs? They keep rolling at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 miles an hour. It's another mystery. People don't know how to come to a complete stop. That's completely unrelated. It's my little rant. But basically, that's the end of what I really need to tell you. This is something, again, called Gelatin Caps. And there is no gelatin recipe, gelatin trick for weight loss. So if you see gelatin trick, Dr. Jennifer Ashton recipe, or gelatin caps recipe, gelatin caps reviews and complaints, anything like that, and you want to know what the information is, there is no information. It's all just going to be something that's not above board. It's a scam. I'm not calling the product a scam. I'm saying the scam marketing presents Dr. Jennifer Ashton and other celebrities, Cheryl Burke, which I don't know who that is, as people who have something to do with this. And they do not have anything to do with it at all, which is not great. So that page, I believe, will then go to another website where you should order it, or where you could order it. Don't order it. And it claims it has a 9.8 out of 10 review score average out of 28,534 reviews. And someone clever, not very clever, changed 42,534 reviews to 28,534 reviews because 42,534 reviews is the standard that I see with a lot of these scams on a template page. And so they just altered that number there. And it claims it's not going to auto ship to you and that you're going to have a 60-day money back guarantee. I bet it might, through the scam funnel, it might come through with a subscription charge. You might receive pills every month. I don't know. Just watch out for that. Call your credit card company if you did order this and know that money back guarantees going through scam funnels. If it's a scam funnel, why would they honor that? Just keep that in mind. Not an official website that I saw this on. So in Brazil, I saw some Brazil stuff with the Portuguese language and the web address and whatever, which is not a surprise. Like, comment, subscribe. There's a thanks button down below. The join button is really big. But if you could only press one button, hit like for me. That would really help. I would love that. And let me know if you have any questions down below in the comments. Thank you for watching.